Attraction is not about chasing, convincing, or impressing. True attraction begins when you no longer need it. Stoicism teaches that people are drawn to calm strength, quiet confidence, and emotional control. The most magnetic people are not the loudest in the room, but the most grounded. They speak less, observe more, and move with intention. There are words that do not beg for attention, yet command respect. Words that come from self-control, not desire. When spoken calmly and honestly, they disarm tension and create connection without effort. These words are not tricks. They are expressions of inner stability, and that stability is what people feel drawn to. The Stoic understands that attraction starts with how you make people feel in your presence. Safe, seen, unpressured. When you remove desperation, expectations, and ego from your interactions, people naturally lean in. They sense that you are complete on your own, and that is rare. When you speak from a place of calm acceptance, you signal strength. You tell the world that you are not shaken by outcomes, that you respect others without needing control over them. This quiet assurance creates trust, and trust is the foundation of all attraction. Stoicism reminds us that we cannot control how others feel, but we can control how we show up. When your words reflect patience, understanding, and self-respect, people feel no need to defend themselves around you. They feel free, and freedom is magnetic. Attraction fades quickly when it is forced, but it deepens when it is allowed to grow naturally. The Stoic does not rush connection. They allow silence. They allow space. They allow others to come forward by choice, not pressure. The most powerful words are often the simplest, spoken without urgency, without expectation, without hidden motives. When your words reflect emotional maturity, they separate you from the noise of those who try too hard. People are drawn to those who listen deeply. When you speak less and listen fully, your presence becomes valuable. Stoicism teaches that attention is a gift. When given sincerely, it creates connection stronger than any clever phrase. True attraction is not about making someone like you. It is about being someone who is comfortable in their own skin. When you stop seeking validation, you become validating by nature. Your calm becomes contagious. Your restraint becomes intriguing. Your self-control becomes desirable. This is the Stoic secret that few understand. When you speak from inner peace, people feel it. When your words come without attachment, they carry weight. And when you no longer try to attract, you naturally do. If this message resonated with you, if it showed you a deeper, calmer way to connect with people, then this channel is for you. True attraction begins with inner stillness. When you are calm with yourself, people feel it immediately. Stoicism teaches that emotional stability is rare, and rarity attracts. When you are not rushing to impress or be noticed, your presence feels safe and grounded. People are drawn to those who are not internally chaotic. Words carry power when they come from self-respect. Speaking with clarity and restraint shows that you value yourself. When you choose your words carefully instead of filling silence with noise, others instinctively pay attention. Stoicism reminds us that silence gives weight to speech. Fewer words, spoken with intention, create deeper impact. Detachment from outcomes is deeply attractive. When you interact without needing approval, validation, or a specific response, people feel no pressure around you. Stoicism teaches acceptance of whatever unfolds. This relaxed energy makes others comfortable and curious, because they sense you are complete whether they stay or leave. Listening fully is more magnetic than talking endlessly. When you truly listen, Without planning your reply or steering the conversation back to yourself, people feel seen. Stoicism values presence. Giving someone your attention without judgment creates connection that words alone cannot build. Emotional control creates trust. When you do not react impulsively, argue unnecessarily, or seek drama, your calm becomes noticeable. Stoicism teaches mastery over emotion, not suppression. This mastery signals maturity, and maturity is naturally attractive. Honesty without explanation strengthens respect. When your words are simple, sincere, and free from over-justification, they feel confident. Stoicism teaches that you do not need to convince others of your truth. Speaking plainly and standing by your words builds quiet authority. Allowing space makes people lean in. When you do not chase, pressure, or over-communicate, you give others room to choose you. Stoicism teaches patience and non-attachment. Space is not distance. It is respect, and respect deepens attraction. Consistency builds long-term connection. When your words align with your actions, people feel safe around you. Stoicism values integrity above charm. Attraction rooted in consistency lasts longer than attraction built on excitement alone. Self-acceptance removes neediness. When you are at peace with who you are, you stop seeking confirmation from others. Stoicism teaches contentment with oneself. This self-sufficiency is powerful, because people are drawn to those who do not need to be completed. Calm confidence speaks louder than charm. When you are comfortable with silence, setbacks, and uncertainty, you radiate strength. Stoicism reminds us that confidence is not loud. It is steady, quiet, and deeply felt. These are not tricks. They are reflections of inner discipline. When your words come from peace, they attract naturally. When your presence is grounded, connection follows effortlessly. Most people try to attract by exposing themselves. They talk too much, explain too much, and reveal too much. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Mystery is not created by hiding, but by restraint. When you do not rush to be understood, people feel the weight of your presence. Silence forces others to pay attention. Attraction grows in the space where need disappears. The moment you stop needing approval, validation, or response, you become dangerous in the quietest way. Stoicism teaches detachment from outcomes. When you genuinely accept that someone may stay or leave, your calm becomes unsettling to those who rely on attention to feel alive. Words spoken without emotional hunger carry darkness and depth. When you speak without trying to be liked, your words land harder. They are not soft. They are not rehearsed. They are deliberate. Stoicism reminds us that power does not ask to be felt. It simply is. Listening without reacting is one of the darkest forms of control. When others reveal themselves and you remain still, you see them clearly. Stoicism teaches observation before expression. People are drawn to those who see without flinching, who hear without needing to respond. Emotional restraint creates gravity. When you do not react to praise or insult, desire or rejection, people sense an inner world they cannot access easily. Stoicism teaches mastery, not numbness. This mastery creates distance, and distance fuels attraction. There is power in answering without explanation. Short responses. Calm tone. No justification. When your words stand alone, they communicate self-trust. Stoicism teaches that those who explain too much are still negotiating their worth. Those who do not are already certain. Space is where attraction deepens. When you do not chase, remind, or follow up endlessly, people feel your absence. Stoicism teaches that presence is meaningful only when it is not guaranteed. The less available you are emotionally, the more valuable your attention becomes. Consistency without performance builds quiet fear and respect. When your words match your actions every time, people stop testing you. Stoicism values integrity over charisma. Predictable discipline is more intimidating than charm. Self-acceptance removes softness from your energy. When you no longer need anyone to complete you, your presence feels solid, unmoved. Stoicism teaches contentment with self. This independence makes others feel both safe and unsure, drawn yet cautious. Calm confidence does not smile often. It watches. It waits. It does not rush connection. Stoicism teaches patience because time reveals everything. Those who endure silence are always more powerful than those who fear it. These are not words meant to attract everyone. They attract only those who can handle depth, restraint, and emotional weight. The rest fall away naturally. If this message felt heavy, if it stayed with you longer than expected, then you understand what Stoicism really is. Subscribe to this channel for deeper Stoic wisdom, darker self-mastery, and calm power that separates you from the noise and keeps you unbothered in a loud world.